Who is God and who exactly are you? Conventional religion and science cannot give you the truth about this. If you want to know yourself and God in your own reality, you must read The System, Volumes 1, 2, and 3, available on Amazon.
Who is God and who exactly are you? Conventional religion and science cannot give you the truth about this. If you want to know yourself and God in your own reality, you must read The System, Volumes 1, 2, and 3, available on Amazon.
The System, the earthly system belonging to the cosmic system for human beings, by Maharshi Mahamanas.
From a very young age, this life and the world made me think. I used to think that I am here, billions of people have been here before me, and they have gone, and billions more may come after I'm gone. So what is actually happening here? Why did it happen, and what is the purpose behind it? Later the question arose in me again. Then who am I? Why did I come here? Where did I come from, and where is my destination? To get a reasonable answer to my question, I first asked some highly educated people and spiritual or religious leaders nearby, but no good reply was received. Then, in search of truth, I left home at that young age and wandered one by one in different parts of India to various saints, monks, and religious gurus for a long time, hoping for rational answers to my questions. But unfortunately, the truth was not found out from anyone. No one has self-acquired pure knowledge. They have only scriptural scholarship, blind faith, fiction, and tricks to deceive people. Disappointed, I finally went to the Himalayas. There was no benefit even after spending many days there. Then I went deep into the Himalayas and meditated in a cave. Atma Dhyana and Brahman Dhyana, self-meditation and cosmic meditation, continued for many days. After hitting myself again and again with my own questions, at last the answers to my various questions began to emerge from within me one after another. Freed from blind faith and other influences, my philosophy, doctrine, and scientific research papers have been developed based on the truth that has been revealed before me of the cosmic system and the worldly system in the case of human beings, through self-meditation, introspection, and cosmic meditation for a long time. They are being published one by one through several books called The System. Here I am revealing some parts of the worldly system for humans. The worldly system for human beings. You are born as a human being. Your natural goal in life is to become a fully developed human being. The path of mind development is the path of life. Full development of consciousness is the main goal of life. That's the system. You are human because you have a conscious mind. But this mind of yours is still not developed enough. Most of the time, you are driven by superstitious, emotional, non-rational, subconscious mind. That's why you have to suffer so much suffering and misery. A sufficient development of the conscious mind will end most of your sorrows, sufferings, and miseries. Therefore, developing your conscious mind is one of the main goals of your life. This is the natural dharma of man or human dharma, manav dharma. Before discussing about Indian dharma and religion, one thing must be said. Dharma and religion are not the same thing. Generally, everyone refers to dharma as religion in English. But in the real sense, dharma is not a religion at all. Most popular dharma, so-called dharma, are actually religions, not dharma in the true sense. I have discussed this in detail later. Have you stepped into the trap of fraudulent conspiracies, deviated from the normal path of life, and gone astray? That is, out of the system and headed for destruction? The main hindrance in the development of the mind and consciousness is the fraudulent religion built on the basis of lies and imagination created by some mischievous people. These religions actually take advantage of people's ignorance and helplessness and keep people imprisoned in the darkness of ignorance through blind faith. Religion is created by a class of very clever, cunning people. It is the best instrument of rule and exploitation. Religion is a deep conspiracy against the aforementioned worldly system and the main enemy of mankind. You are so enthralled by the machinations of religion that you do not realize that you are actually headed for utter destruction, driven by the false allurement of heaven. Remember, you are here for a very limited time on an educational journey as part of the great journey of life. Always self-aware, gaining as much knowledge and developing consciousness as possible through action and enjoyment is the main purpose of your educational journey. When you leave here, Nothing will go with you except consciousness. This is the system. The root cause of most man-made problems, suffering and misery, is lack of sufficient knowledge and consciousness and mental illness. Blind faith, blind devotion, superstition and violence, hatred, terrorism have all arisen from that. Real human development and peace can only be achieved if proper mind development, education, and training are introduced all over the world. And if real human development takes place, then most of the human-centered problems will be solved. An extraordinary and incomparable mind development course named Mahamanan has been prepared to free people from the misery of ignorance and blindness and to bring back the misguided people to the path of normal development of life. True education is that which helps people to see the true nature of life and the world without delusion, helps in attaining pure knowledge and developing consciousness. Along with this, a breakthrough revolutionary dharma, not religion, for human development called Mahadharma has been prepared, which will help to break out of the dark confines of conventional religion and help people to have a better life by accelerating human development. In fact, Mahamanan, self-development yoga teaching, is the practice of Mahadharma. Many people go to different spiritual gurus to gain spiritual knowledge, but first of all, you have to see how developed you are. It should be seen how suitable you are for progressing on the spiritual path. Before attaining spiritual knowledge, ask yourself as a human being, how much have I come to know myself? The first step on the path to rational spirituality is to know one's body and mind. You are a human being with body hardware and highly complex mind software consisting of several biological machines to perform various functions. If you don't have a good idea about that body and mind, can you be called a developed person? Think for a moment. If there is a gap in the first and second step of climbing the stair, then will it be possible to advance on the highest path of spiritual development? It will build a palace of imagination in the void. Actually, most people have no idea what true spirituality is. People are infatuated with unrealistic miracles and superstitions in the name of spirituality.